should I try this time?
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials they are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset Mon. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the Although these three items are rare, I trust that with your connect, I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. You may ask me anything. And
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard...
no. We better move quickly.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a...
so you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am not.
Really? Ooh! Then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, remember, this is a race against the clock.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on! First we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something...
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some...
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. Huh. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at... Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives.
So what? She's loaded. How...
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay?
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then seen you at kiosk. then Wanmin Restaurant. How could you afford to be so wasteful?
Master warned me not to lay it, but here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
Silence! How dare you threaten—
No, don't be angry, sir.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though.
You can't do that. This is Leela Harp.
Laws. No.
Really? So,
That would be my
she's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you. Then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herb.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus?
Are you here to buy some herbs?
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here.
Thank you.
She's.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather, though they were not completely devoid.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch? If Paimon had enough, Mora.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, you're sampling each dish in order to appreciate.
Return to the mountains. That proves it.
Enough about me. What are your.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. And
I see.
yep. You get to ask Nick. Were you interested in the?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to let.
Wow. Yep. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier. So.
Then let's not delay. I have a.
Great. Paimon.
I am not sure whether, or we simply need to dispose of everyone who is current.
Veto! That is not acceptable!
Really? But I hear that competition.
Look, we want to win this competition. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu? What are you?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though...
Ah, the variety of plostrite you... As far as the records show, virtually all sense...
Okay, then. Let's... Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to...
Master Xingqiu,
Oh? Why do I detect?
the guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recent. Your father gave me specific instructions.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests.
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady...
of... As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilion. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for... At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated.
But without any...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he...
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rare... After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently.
That's great! But wouldn't it be a little...
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially...
Okay, we will be. Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? Oh, so many clouds. If...
I believe this is the abode. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for
Really? Let Paimon see! Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem...
These are not real clouds. If we want to go down, we must first
All right, then let's do it!
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't...
Quake! Terra Smash!
Manifest! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Unleash! Crush! Shudder! Vengeance will be mine! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. Crush! Beg for mercy.
Terra Smash! To dust!
Shudder!
Teamwork is trick!
Burn!
Obey!
Verdict is...
Do your master's bidding! I condemn you!
Terra Smash!
Beg for mercy.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
quick!
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye! Well met. Crush! I'm going in!
Time for retribution!
Shudder! By ordinance divine! Crush!
Yeah! Yeah!
More speed. Shudder!
To dust!
Off we go! Adventure time! Everybody stand!
Burn! Verdict is... Terra Smash!
Vengeance will be mine! Crush! Rack and ruin! Shudder!
that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? Is this... It's so huge! That's true, but then...
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most. Only after being activated does Plaustrate reveal its true nature.
Wow, Shenhe. You...
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly
Hold on a sec. Paimon, if we activate it here, there's no... But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrate sample this large must be highly valuable. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can You gotta be extra careful when lifting...
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrate.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock off?
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the sun.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people.
Shenhe and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not...
Okay then, Miss Secretary.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastic. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwelling. Now, please excuse me.
Shenhe, just now on the way over.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting my...
Well, Byron said that there are some
No need.
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking.
Hi there. Checking since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, so business is boom.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess here are your keys?
Shenhe, you should go get... Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Let's buy one for Shenhe, too. She can have...
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say...
One trusts you have met Shen-He. So, are you getting along
So far, so good. Yeah.
naturally? Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in...
Cool. So, calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind...
Her Adeptus name. What?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they...
On this latter point, you are
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents...
Well, to start with, her...
Ah, yes. She was like this all the... One first found Shen-He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sent... Inside was Shen-He. Then aged around 6 years old.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only one dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath...
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was it...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had... Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an extraordinary constitution. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with... Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion? Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era if she handles it admirably. One is willing to be a witness to her. Let us conclude our conversation here for today.
So, Shenhua isn't an Adeptus after... Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take...
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me. After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down...
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, for this, I am very grateful.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it is.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start... But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ning... After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubt... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey, person...
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split before we find some suitable plastrite. We build the Jade Chamber. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the...
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon, or Yoonjin.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is,
Shenhe. I am there.
Good to meet you. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to...
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, to be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask... Wow! So excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him.
In that case... Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants, instead of competing against each other, we could work together. Sounds great, but how do...
The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hand... How'd I do?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these. From what I've heard, the core itself is really...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmonger.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever... I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment. Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is a labor of love by my father. It's called The Divine...
Hello.
Excuse me, Master Zhang.
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but...
Yoonjin? Stage use. Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happened, the types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need 2 kinds. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her star splinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the subrosium, I'm really not sure. Sorry. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation, I hear the view there is quite spectacular. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at no wonder the legend of the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a...
Cool! A hero story?
The legend first arose in this area. In that village, there was a loving couple. The wife was out collecting herbs and was kept. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers.
What a nasty piece of work!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment.
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves all the...
Opera is always an interpretation of the events. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was...
I think it's a great...
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves...
Yeah. Terra Smash!
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh. He didn't see...
Hello, sir. We were just passing...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. This place is deserted now.
Huh? You know...
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intent.
Okay, then let's see what...
What's this?
So, now that I think about it, she does behave. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, the divine damsel from... And she didn't volunteer. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now, it looks like...
A reward on the road.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to it. Still, I do wonder what the
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the... Let's go back and tell Shenhe...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only... There is nothing he wouldn't...
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my mouth... So if you ask me how I feel about the past...
It must have been so tough for you.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old times.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like... Just now, in the village, we found your father's
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth.
It's okay. I like your... My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others, so I hope that one day But I've never thought this way before, and I...
Don't worry. I believe... In fact, I think maybe you've already...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else...
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest, but these things can be unpredictable. I have only a single mountain lies between. If things get out of control,
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Oh.
So...
This is some top-quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a one-
Leave the wonder course to me. Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this?
Yes. I have been training with the... When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chain. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master also said she hoped that I can take this... Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs, but now that our paths have crossed...
Thank you. So, Master Zhang...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in...
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets... Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh! All three of you found them. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. I hereby announce...
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber.
Huh? Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to.
All right then. Guess we'll head on. This has been a long time coming.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now official. Thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you... The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city.
Thank you, Lady Ning.
You're quite welcome.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be...
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify.
Wow. You're a mind reader.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor.
Wow.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance...
Oh, great! So no more questions from us.
Me?
Yes, this was a group effort.
Thank you. But
Are you sure?
Yeah, just don't waste it.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in?
Now that is an Liyue Harbor is very inclusive, as long as you respect the rules here. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can Yes. To perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. In short, everyone...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou! It's your turn!
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with.
Don't worry. I have made preparations.
Glad to hear it. Watch your...
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking...
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation.